City Comic-Con is the place to be finally today. And you definitely don't want to miss out on a weekend filled with comic books and fun and action heroes and everything.
Everything you're looking for. We're talking thousands of people. This is happening at the Suburban Collection Showplace in Novi. Of course, doors open at 10:30. 7 Action News reporter Nima Shaffe is live in the center of all the action. Nima, good morning.
Good morning, Malcolm. I'll tell you what, we're wrapping up our coverage here at the 25th Annual Motor City Comic-Con on a really positive note with a big lesson here. And joining me now is Chris Sarandon. Chris, you are the voice behind Jack Skellington in Nightmare Before Christmas, probably the largest following that you have. You've been in The Princess Bride as well as Fright Night and Dog Day Afternoon. I have my notes written on my hand. I cheat a little bit.
Old college trick.
It is an old college trick. But you know, it's not necessarily all these movies that you've been a part of, and most specifically The Nightmare Before Christmas, that's huge. But really what you're doing right now, you got something in the works that will literally change the way that college students and others look at something.
I hope so. A good friend of mine, Susan Rice, and I have been collaborating on a play that she has compiled from a series of transcriptions of interviews with women who have been raped or sexually assaulted. And we put together a 5 monologue, that is 5 women, 5 different women, an evening of just the women sitting around and telling their stories. It's an extraordinary evening because all of the stories are, while they are on the one hand horrific, are on the other hand redemptive. For instance, the story of Florence Hallway, a woman who was raped in her 70s in her own home in her bedroom, and who raised such a stink about it because they gave the guy who raped her a plea deal because they couldn't find evidence of the rape, other than the fact that she had her face bashed in, and Anyway, she managed to get the laws changed in her home state so that first and second time offenders did jail time rather than got plea deals and got out within 6 or 8 months.
So really quickly, if we can get to the other part, is that you get to meet with somebody as part of that 5-part monologue that happens tomorrow, and she's from here in Detroit.
Yes, that's right. Tracy Stein, who is a therapist, who works with rape victims. Tracy had an experience when she was in high school that was quite extraordinary, and she told her story, and now Tracy's working with other women who have gone through this.
Chris Sarandon, he is another celebrity you got to meet when you come out here. And I'll tell you what, they go from 10:30 to 7 today, 10:30 to 5 tomorrow. And if you have a ticket, an advanced ticket holder can get in here beginning 30 minutes earlier at 10 a.m. You get to talk to Chris. You get to learn about what's going on right now, what he's collaborating on. And of course, like I said, ending this newscast and ending our coverage of the 25th Annual Motor City Comic-Con on a high note with a big lesson. We're live this morning inside the Suburban Collection Showplace. I'm Nima Shaffe, 7 Action News.
Okay.